You are 17 years old. You dropped out of school 2 months ago. Your father left when you were 6. Your mother works double shifts and still can't pay rent. You wander kabukicho every night because you have nowhere else to go. One night outside a pachinko parlor, a man in a black suit notices you. He offers you a cigarette. You take it. He looks at you and says 4 words. You want a family? 2 weeks later, you are brought to a room you have never seen before. You drink sake from the same cup as the man who will become your oyabun, your boss, your new father. Level 1. Jun-kosei-in, the apprentice. You wake up at 5 in the morning. You mop the floor. You make tea for men who do not know your name. You polish their shoes. You stand in the rain holding an umbrella for a man who has never once looked you in the eye. Your salary is 0. You are not paid. You are a volunteer. You sleep on the office floor because you cannot afford rent. This is not a job. This is a test. Most people quit within the first 3 months. But you do not quit. 3 months, 6 months, 9 months, a year. You keep showing up. After 18 months, you are called into a private room, the sakazuki ceremony. You share sake with your oyabun. From this moment, you are bound to him. He is your father. You are his child. Level 2. Shate, little brother. You are now officially Yakuza, your first real assignment. You walk through the shopping district in your territory. You sit down in a ramen shop. You place a business card on the table. The owner knows exactly what this means. Protection money. They call it mikajime-ryo. Every month, you collect 50,000 yen from each business. About $350. 12 shops. That is $4,200 a month, flowing upstream to your boss. You keep almost nothing. 80% goes to your boss. Your cut is maybe $500 a month. But you have something money cannot buy. A name. When you say the name of your clan, doors open. Debts disappear. People remember your face. On the side, you run an illegal card game in the back of a ramen shop. Another few $100s a week. Not much, but it is yours. You start your irizumi, a full back tattoo. Traditional hand poke, no machine. Every week for 6 months. 4 hours each session. It feels like being stabbed with a hot needle over and over. You will never enter a public bath or swimming pool again. You are marked for life. You also cannot open a bank account, cannot sign a phone contract, cannot rent an apartment under your real name. There is no going back. Level 3. Kyodai, big brother. 3 years in, you now have your own men. 5 shate report to you. They collect from the businesses, they run the card games, you manage everything. Your income is now around 2 million yen, about $14,000 a year. Not rich, but you eat well, you have a real apartment, you learn the real money is not on the street, it is in construction, real estate, corporate extortion. You convince tenants to move out of buildings so developers can demolish them. Sometimes that means standing outside someone's window at 3 in the morning, every night, for 2 weeks, until they break. They always break. Then, one night at 2 a.m., your phone rings. A rival gang attacked one of your shatai. He is in the hospital with a fractured skull. Your oyabun gives you one word: retaliate. You stand in a back alley in the rain, holding a knife. What happens next, you will never talk about. Not to anyone, not ever. But it changes you. You drink more now, you sleep less. Some nights you do not sleep at all. You go to the office and stare at paper until the sun comes up. But the organization does not care about your feelings. The machine keeps moving, and you move with it. Level 3. Kyoda, big brother. 3 years in, you have your own office now, your own desk, your own men. 5 shate report to you now. You give the orders, they do the collecting. You no longer visit the shops yourself. That is beneath you now. Your job is to manage the numbers. Make sure everything adds up. Make sure everyone pays. Your income is 2 million yen, about $14,000 a year. Not rich, but comfortable. You learn where the real money is, not on the street, in construction contracts, real estate deals, corporate boardrooms. You learn how to get building permits approved in 3 days instead of 3 months. You learn whose signature can be bought, and you learn how to make people leave their homes. Sometimes you just stand outside, every night, 2 weeks. That is usually enough. They always leave. Some nights are normal. You watch baseball, you drink a beer, you pretend for a few hours that you are just a regular person. Your irizumi is almost complete. 6 months of needles, 4 hours every week. It is finished. A Japanese dragon from your neck to your waist. It is beautiful, and it is a prison sentence written on your skin. No public baths, no swimming pools, no gyms. You wear long sleeves even in August. You cannot open a bank account, cannot sign a lease, cannot get a phone contract. The law says any business that serves a Yakuza member can be prosecuted. Your mother has not spoken to you in 5 years. You stand outside her house sometimes. She does not know you are there. You chose this life, or maybe this life chose you. At this point, you cannot tell the difference anymore. Level 4. Shategashira, Captain. In a room of men who have killed and been to prison and survived decades of this life, they choose you to lead. You now command 15 men. You control an entire district. Every bar, every club, every construction company in your zone pays tribute. Your income jumps to 10 million yen, about $70,000. You have a driver now. You eat at places where a single meal costs more than your mother earns in a week. You discover Japanese whiskey, Yamazaki 18. It costs 5,000 yen a glass. You drink 3 every night. You now have a stake in 3 construction companies. Officially, you do not own them. Officially, they do not know you. But every contract goes through your desk first. You learn the real structure of Japan. It is not what they teach in school. Politicians need money. Businessmen need protection. And you need both of them. But here is what nobody tells you about power. The higher you climb, the less you sleep. Every morning you check under your car. Every single morning. You never sit with your back to the door. You take a different route to work every day. You trust no one completely. Not even your own men. One night, a car follows you for 3 blocks. Your bodyguard puts his hand on his weapon. The car turns left. You never find out who it was. Ordinary people cross the street when they see you. You cannot get a phone plan. Cannot get car insurance. The anti-Yakuza laws mean no legitimate business will touch you. Your mother still does not know you stand outside her house. 6 years of silence. You have $70,000 a year and nobody to call at midnight when you cannot sleep. You have more money than you ever imagined, and you have never felt more empty. Level 5. Wakagashira, Underboss, second in command of the entire clan. In a room full of the most dangerous men in Japan, you kneel before the kumichō. He names you his second in command, his right hand, his eventual successor. You now manage $50 million a year in revenue across 6 districts. You dine with politicians who deny knowing you. You play golf with CEOs who need favors. You earn 50 million yen, about $330,000 a year. Bodyguards, a driver, a penthouse. You have everything and nothing at the same time. 3 of your former brothers are serving 20-year sentences. One was shot in a bathhouse last year. They found him face down in the water. Of the 5 men in that photo, you are the only one still free. 2 are in prison, 1 is dead, 1 disappeared. The doctor says your liver is damaged. 20 years of whiskey. He says stop drinking or you will not see 60. That night, you pour yourself another glass. Every month you visit a grave. You bring white chrysanthemums. You stand there for exactly 10 minutes. Then you leave. You put this man here. You bring flowers. Because nobody else will. You gave this finger 15 years ago. You bitsume. You held the blade. You placed the severed tip in a cloth. You presented it to your oyabun with both hands. The pain was not the worst part. The worst part was that your hand shook, and they saw it shake. Some nights you go to a temple. You kneel alone. You are not sure what you are praying for. Forgiveness maybe, or just silence. You are 47 years old. You have been Yakuza for exactly 30 years, half a lifetime. You have given this organization your youth, your health, your family, your little finger, and the organization has given you money, power, purpose, and an emptiness that no amount of whiskey can fill. You wanted a family. You got one. But you will never leave.